Hello everyone, this is Rig. Welcome to the second episode of the Chalukya Dynasty series. And in this episode, we will discuss about the greatest ruler of the Chalukyans, that is Pulakeshin II. He was a formidable king known for his military conquests, administrative brilliance, and architectural contributions. This video provides a detailed and data driven analysis of his reign, covering his early life, battles, expansion of Chalukya Empire, diplomatic relations, and ultimate conflict with the Pallavas. So without doing any delay, let's begin. You can also listen to this video as an audio file. Before we go forward, I would like to request you to watch episode 1 of this video series, which will explain the rise of the early Chalukyas. So let's begin with Pulakeshin II. Introduction. Pulakeshin II was one of the greatest kings of the Chalukya dynasty, ruling from 610 AD to 642 AD. His titles included Sri Prithvi Vallabha, Parameshwara, and Parama Bhattaraka. His capital was Vatapi, modern Badami, Karnataka, which he fortified and expanded. The Aihole inscription, composed by his court poet Ravi Kriti, provides key details about his reign. He emerged as a powerful ruler by consolidating the Deccan region. His military campaigns extended from Maharashtra to Andhra Pradesh. He successfully defended his empire from northern and southern invasions. He was known for diplomatic relations with Persia and China. His reign saw territorial expansion, military supremacy, and administrative stability. His strategic use of alliances and military conquests helped strengthen the Chalukya Empire. Early life and accession. Pulakeshin II was the son of Kirtivarman I's younger brother Mangalesha. His uncle Mangalesha ruled as a regent but later tried to usurp the throne. A civil war ensued between Pulakeshin II and Mangalesha, leading to latter's defeat. Around 610 AD, Pulakeshin II secured the Chalukya throne after defeating his uncle. He faced internal rebellions and resistance from powerful feudatories and local governors. He established firm control over the Chalukya territories, including Badami. His military strategies involved subjugating regional chiefs and consolidating power. He defeated Govinda and Appayaka, who were rebellious feudatories in Maharashtra. His early reign focused on administrative restructuring and military organization. By 612 AD, Pulakeshin II had firmly established his rule over the Chalukya kingdom. Consolidation of power in the Deccan. Pulakeshin II adopted a divide and rule policy to weaken enemy coalitions. He first defeated the Kadambas of Banavasi, securing northern Karnataka. He launched campaigns against the Alupas of South Karnataka and the Mauryas of Konkan. He brought the Vakatakas of Vidarbha under Chalukya control through strategic warfare. His expansion extended to the western Deccan, covering Maharashtra and parts of Madhya Pradesh. His administration focused on maintaining trade routes, agricultural prosperity, and military efficiency. He built fortresses at Vatapi and Aihole to protect his empire. His rule saw an increase in economic activity, cultural development, and temple construction. He ensured stability by granting autonomy to local rulers under his suzerainty. His strong governance laid the foundation for the Chalukya dominance in South India. Military confrontation with Harsha. In 634 AD, Harsha of Kannauj attempted to expand into the Deccan region. Pulakeshin II gathered a strong Chalukya army to counter Harsha's invasion. The decisive battle took place near the Narmada River, a strategic frontier. Pulakeshin II successfully repelled Harsha's forces, securing the Deccan. The Aihole inscription records this victory as a major achievement of Pulakeshin II. His successful defense against Harsha earned him recognition as a powerful ruler. This battle ensured Chalukya supremacy over the northern Deccan. His victory established a political boundary between Chalukyas and Harsha's empire. Harsha never attempted another attack on the Deccan after this defeat. Pulakeshin II's military success elevated the Chalukya Empire's influence on Indian politics. Expansion into South India. Pulakeshin II turned southward to expand Chalukya control over Tamil Nadu and Andhra Pradesh. He launched campaigns against the Pallavas of Kanchipuram, a powerful southern dynasty. Around 620 AD, he attacked Mahendravarman I of the Pallavas and captured key regions. His forces pushed into Nellore, Vengi, and Andhra Pradesh, expanding Chalukya rule. His army advanced towards the Kaveri River, challenging Pallava dominance. He subjugated smaller kingdoms and local rulers, incorporating them into Chalukya administration. He ensured stable governance in the newly acquired territories through strategic alliances. His southern conquests established him as the most powerful ruler in South India at the time. The battle with Pallavas marked a significant Chalukya Pallava rivalry in Indian history. His expansion into the south strengthened Chalukya military and economic supremacy in peninsular India. Final war with Pallavas. In 642 AD, Pallava king Narasimhavarman I launched a counter-offensive against Pulakeshin II. The Pallavas invaded Vatapi, the Chalukya capital. Pulakeshin II's army resisted but was ultimately overwhelmed by the Pallava forces. The invasion resulted in the destruction of Vatapi and the fall of Pulakeshin II. The Aihole inscription suggests that Pulakeshin II may have been killed in the battle. His death marked a significant setback for the Chalukyas in South India. The Pallavas occupied Vatapi, claiming victory over the Chalukyas. This war led to the decline of Chalukya power for several decades. The Chalukyas eventually regained control, but Pulakeshin II's reign ended in disaster. The Pallava Chalukya conflict continued for several generations. Governance and administration. Pulakeshin II followed a feudal administrative system, granting autonomy to local rulers. His administration was divided into provinces governed by viceroy and local chiefs. He ensured law and order through a strong military presence. Taxation was structured, with agricultural and trade taxes contributing to state revenue. The empire maintained a large standing army with cavalry, infantry, and elephants. He built fortifications and defense structures at strategic locations. Road, water reservoirs, and irrigation systems were developed. Trade and commerce flourished, connecting his empire with Persia, China, and Southeast Asia. He supported religious tolerance, promoting Hinduism, Jainism, and Buddhism. His governance model influenced later South Indian kingdoms. Contributions to art and architecture. Pulakeshin II was a patron of Chalukyan architecture, influencing temple construction across South India. He commissioned the rock cut temples of Badami, including notable structures like the cave temple number 3. The temples of Aihole, Pattadakal, and Mahakuta flourished under his rule. His reign saw the evolution of Vaishara style of temple architecture, blending Dravidian and Nagara elements. Temples constructed during his reign often featured intricate carvings, pillared halls, and sanctum sanctorums. His rule supported the development of Brahmanical, Jain, and Buddhist art. The inscriptions at Aihole and Badami showcase the advanced sculptural artistry of his time. He encouraged temple building activities to legitimize his rule and consolidate political power. The temples built during his reign later inspired architectural developments in the Rashtrakuta and Hoysala dynasties. His contributions made the Chalukya era a golden age of early medieval Indian temple architecture. Economic and trade policies. Pulakeshin II's empire was economically prosperous due to strategic trade routes and agricultural wealth. His administration encouraged internal and international trade, linking Deccan ports to Persia and China. The Arabian Sea ports of Sopara and Kalyan facilitated maritime trade with West Asia and Southeast Asia. Major trade commodities included cotton textiles, spices, ivory, and gemstones. Land trade routes connected the Deccan with northern Gangetic Plains and Tamil Nadu. His reign saw an increase in coinage circulation with inscriptions mentioning gold, silver, and copper coins. His administration built irrigation tanks, reservoirs, and canals to support agriculture. Tax collection was well structured, including levies on land, trade, and commercial activities. Merchant guilds and trading communities played a significant role in urban economic growth. His economic policies laid the foundation for the Chalukya Empire's long term prosperity. Legacy and historical impact. Pulakeshin II is regarded as the greatest ruler of the early Chalukya dynasty. His military campaigns established the Chalukya Empire as a dominant force in Deccan politics. His victory over Harsha of Kannauj ensured independence of the southern kingdoms from northern domination. His defeat and death in 642 AD at the hands of the Pallavas marked a temporary decline of Chalukya power. Despite his fall, His successors revived Chalukya rule and re established their authority over Vatapi. His patronage of art, architecture, and literature left a lasting impact on South Indian culture. The Aihole inscription remains a significant historical document detailing his conquests and achievements. His rule influenced later dynasties, including the Rashtrakutas, Hoysalas, and Vijayanagara rulers. So that was all about Pulakeshin II. In this video, we have covered the early life and accession, military expansion and administration, victory over Harsha of Kanauj, Chalukya Pallava conflict, and fall of Vatapi. We have also gone through the economic and trade policies, contributions to art and architecture, legacy and historical significance of the greatest Chalukyan ruler, Pulakeshin II. This video is recommended for UPSC or CSE aspirants, state PSC and SSC candidates, also any history enthusiast including college and school students of ICSE, CBSE, and state boards, can go through this video. Anyone interested in medieval Indian history will find this topic to be very important and interesting. So, thank you for your love and support.